only public format that is open to you because it's a public forum. The voting is open as far as how they wanted to cast their vote. It's an individual vote like you go anywhere else. No one has to ask you to go to the polls house to vote. So let's give the respect. And we got 7 people here who think individually, and they vote individually. And so I think we should let the process, let's leave the process and move forward. Yes?
I have a concern here regards what I perceive as
I might have volunteered.
Can you stand up?
No, it's happen here.
Certainly, there are 7 members of the committee. I understand that they're constitutionally appointed. But my concern is that you have 3 of the 7 persons who clearly have a conflict of interest. And you do at least have 2 at-large members who could vote on their behalf. Is there anything in the Constitution that prohibits that? Is it silent on that matter?
No.
Because it would appear that in any other arena where persons are sitting at the table making a decision about their own role in the process, it would call for conflict of interest. That is a conflict of interest. Now, I understand that they are members of the committee, but it is a conflict of interest for them to have a hand in this vote.
Well,
It's a conflict of interest.
the Constitution does not speak to that. Again, I say, if anyone wants to change how we do this process, there's a process to change the process. It states that the elected members, they can commission the nominee to be recommended. We're following the Maryland State Constitution, Article 3, Section 13. So that will tell you why we're at this stage. And that's the process we're going by. That's the process the Constitution of Maryland has governed on all 24 jurisdictions, and we're just abiding by this process. If you would, yes.
Given consideration for all the comments that have been made about the voting process, I think we can all agree on at least one point, that every candidate, no matter what office he or she may be running for, has a God-given right to vote for himself. So that's a given. So now, in terms of the 4 votes that have been cast, is that going to be a voice indication of who has been elected, or how do we determine that those ballots are legit?
So the young lady said they're neutral, not from this district. They are not bidding. They're not voting. They will read all the names, and the majority out of the 7 votes.
They're being read in our presence?
Yeah, they're going to be read. Yes.
Before Delegate Harrison died, someone else who is an elected official told me who would succeed her. And if that person is elected, I will have something further to say.
Let me say this.
What you say, Trevor?
On that issue, they may have told you, they may not have told these guys. So you know,
have to. Let's apply that.
Mr. Chairman, we have 7 ballots submitted. 1 is invalid. Thus, we do not have a majority.
One that's invalid
Has circled
because
2 names.
2 names are circled.
They split that person off.
that ballot
Somebody took a cheat.
One for Craig, two for Harper, and two for Parson.
Therefore, we have to go to a second ballot.
Yeah, we didn't hear that back here.
Can you guys repeat that again?
We didn't hear it back here.
They gonna read them?
Okay.
Gotta be a majority.
Stokes, one. McCray, one. Harper, two. Parson, two.
One invalid.
And the one invalid, valid.
All right, as we stated earlier, the state central committee voted, the majority of state members committed to cast 3 ballots to see if we can get the majority.
Why don't we do a roll call?
I'm an educator for Baltimore City Schools, and we have failed somebody on this committee. You clearly stated, and the Common Core state standards is going to a place where you repeat a direction to our children one time, and you said to your committee one name, and somebody circled 10. That's a problem. And that's not even being biased. We hold our children to a standard that adults can't even be held to, and it's supposed to fly like that.
That's why it's not counted.
Mr. Chairman,
It's not that it should not be counted, it should have been redone. It should have been redone.
Mr. Chairman,
That's a mess.
Just a second. We're going to the second ballot.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I do ask a question. If we had 7 members and 6 of them cast votes, why can't we go to a roll call? Because the Maryland Constitution does call for a roll call. So I ask, can I put a motion on the floor
No, you
for a roll call?
No, you cannot. I'm saying, and Chuck said, with the rules agreed upon,
But your rule was also to circle one name. Come on now. I'm an educator, and I'm a little disappointed. I'm more than disappointed.
because they're the top, we're going to a second ballot.
Mr. Chairman, but can we ask that one of the state central committees put in a motion for a roll call?
No, it's not in order. We agreed upon the rules already. Let's go to a second roll call. We're asked again, and the state central committee, so the second ballot, circle one name.
Can you repeat that, please? Can you please repeat it in a complete sentence? I'm a certified reading specialist. I like to restate it in a complete sentence. And I have 3 degrees from Loyola and Notre Dame and University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I have 3 certifications in Baltimore City. So please, don't play on my intelligence.
There's a price on this one now.
Yeah, they like that.
Again, I would ask that the state central committee voting members circle one name. One name.
So that was the board that did the vote? Where the city councilman at? President, he left already? No, shit, where you at here? Jack, where you at? We need you. Shit. They got that happy hour somewhere. Dude, this getting a little thick now.